This is 10,000 times worse.
Yes, it is.
Than Disney World. We just finished our 7-day Alaskan group cruise with our friends, and now we're flying to Disneyland because, well, when you're already on the West Coast, why not fly a little bit further south? This is the second time that we've been to Disneyland, and while it's going to be a short trip, the fun is continuing because many of our friends who are on the group cruise are also joining us in Disneyland. We've finally made it to Disneyland. It's like the vacations never end. Oh, there you go. Give you a little card. Oh, look, they have the TV playing. That's awesome.
Yes. Oh, we have a little bit of a view. Slightly obstructed, but we can see Pixar Pier from here. All right, so Josh is getting all of our stuff in here. And I walked into the bathroom and look at all of the goodies. The Disney H2O.
Yeah, so we have got a bedroom with 2 queen beds. We've got the desk right here, which is kind of nice. They actually has this pull-out. So this magical pull-out desk so that you can maneuver a little, which is kind of cool.
You could move this over to the
Oh yeah, you can move it over here.
For a little table
And
have a desk.
the couch, actually there are operating instructions for opening your day bed. There's not very many instructions. I don't know if we'll open that up, but of course we've got our TV here playing the Disney stuff in the background, which is nice. I assume that we've got our fridge right here and a little safe. And then just as Taylor mentioned, I think what's really shocking is that we still have H2O products that are not locked up on the wall.
Quite nice.
Get ready to find the cart.
About that.
Find the cart and grab a bunch.
Oh, it's Mickey. It's a Mickey design.
Oh yeah, it is.
Very,
They're very
small,
subtle.
but it's Mickey.
Nice. So if you guys go back and watch our very first time here, this is actually where we stayed the first time that we came to Disneyland, was at Grand Californian Hotel, which is an amazing place. But if you're a DVC member and your points are not here, it is very, very difficult to actually stay here. You have to wait list and hopefully get those nights. And we did. We were very lucky at the time that we did before. So
Now you can also always just pay cash for a room, but it is very expensive to stay here.
absolutely.
I remember when we first visited here, I had to film myself getting my first reaction. Josh hates that I bring it up, but it's just hilarious now because that's the memory I have of coming here the first time. But I love this lobby in here, the giant fireplace over there in the corner with the rocking chairs, and it's just so grand. I'm so excited to be going back to Napa Rose tonight too. You have no idea.
So Taylor and I are going to head into the Acorns Gifts and Goods. And Taylor's already in here. She's grabbing some things. Number one tip when shopping at Disney, Taylor.
If you see something you like, buy it right then because it may not be there.
And if you have regret, then you can just return it later.
Exactly. Keep the receipts.
So you got a shirt. Look at this guy over here. Do you really need another Loungefly?
No, but I need this ornament.
Oh, that is a nice ornament.
I love the glass ones like that.
Yeah. Taylor, should we get a photo album?
I said about that at Disneyland Paris and Josh made fun of me.
So I have to get a mug, and it's this one. Because as you recall, I have the Walt Disney World one with this artist's design. And this one says Disneyland
inside. Oh,
inside.
yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
And then
I'm going to grab it. Even though it'll probably still be here. But I'm going to get it.
Yep.
So we just finished our meal at Napa Rose, which the food was fantastic.
It was.
Food quality is always great there. However, we had probably one of the worst services that I have ever experienced at a Disney resort, at a Disney restaurant.
Now, let me say, none of our orders were messed up, We got everything that we ordered. That was not a problem. It was beyond slow.
And it's
sitting around.
It's
waiting.
one of these things where it's like the server asks at the beginning, "Is there anywhere you need to go?" And we didn't. So we didn't need to be rushed, but we also didn't need to be falling asleep at the table,
Yes.
which was what was happening. I mean, it took almost an hour before we even got our appetizers, and then that quickly went through, and we got our entrees, and then it's now 10:30. It took almost...
We were done eating at like 9:20.
Yeah, it took an hour and 10 minutes for us to actually get our checks, get everything finalized, and get out the door. So, really, really bad.
It's sad.
It is.
Because I love that restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I turned it on. This is the first time I've been anywhere that I've noticed that you can pay with crypto and NFTs just for coffee.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Today we have some big plans to see all of Disneyland and California Adventure. And what we love about Disneyland is how walkable the entire resort is. Starting from Paradise Pier, it's a short walk up to downtown Disney, and then right into the theme parks.
Wow, there are like way more people, looks like, going into Disneyland and California Adventure. Oh, these all lines.
Yeah, honey.
And here's a tip. When you get to the entrance, walk past the first couple of lines that you see to get into. Normally, lines further away from downtown Disney are actually much shorter.
Hey, there's like a super shorter line over here in the middle if you guys... I mean, if you want to. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we haven't seen the castle yet.
No, we haven't.
Oh, how exciting! I was actually just watching a behind the attraction thing last night about the Disneyland castle and castles in general. So it's interesting. The reason why this castle is smaller is because of the budget. So they actually wanted this like gigantic castle, but pretty much Roy Disney and the other investors were like, we can't afford this. So they made a smaller one, but it's a little more magical to know the history behind it and to finally see it in person.
So, pretty crazy that, like, literally 2 weeks ago from today,
We were in Disneyland Paris.
looking at a completely
Insane.
different castle. And now we're back here.
We are. It's been a long time. At least it feels like it's been like 3 years. But we're finally back. Finally got to see the castle. I can't wait to get a little bit closer later. But then we're going to Frontierland, New Orleans Square-ish area to start the morning.
I got Pete's Dragon popcorn bucket. Didn't think I'd get one, but we got one. Now I just need to get a sipper cup, and we'll have the
Oh yeah, I want the sipper cup.
Main Street Electrical Parade.
Does it light up?
Yeah, so
Oh, we're bringing that tonight.
can't see it very well.
How did we not realize that literally Splash Mountain was like right there?
I don't know.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this as
We got to ride Haunted Mansion and Pirates, and now we are super fortunate to get to experience a VIP tour here in Disneyland, thanks to Beth and Matt. These tours are basically the same service you can book at Walt Disney World. You have a VIP tour guide that allows you to skip the standby lines at most attractions and normally includes special seating for events like parades and nighttime shows like World of Color. So, with that being said, let the fun begin.
Oh, that was good. I love that.
That was really, really good. I'm so glad that we got to experience it as Space Mountain, not as Hyperspace Mountain, which we kind of got a little taste of, I think, maybe over in Paris. But, you know, the side-by-side cars, it felt like it was a little smoother, didn't feel so intense, so crazy, so it was really great.
Second ride on the tour today, we are doing the Matterhorns.
They have Rise, and Rise is one of the absolute best attractions, so you can't not ride it when you're here.
You're not on Rise anyway. Those are the prisoners. These two droids anyway.
Probably one of the worst things ever.
Weekend.
Yeah, Taylor just goes, you know what you say, do it for the vlog.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, Lord. Oh my God. Here we go, slip and fall. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not so sure this was a good idea now.
Get my seats, right?
It's all about doing that for the vlog.
Sure is.
This is 10,000 times worse
Yes, it is.
than Disney World.
Josh is literally dripping. Dripping.
All right, so after that crazy mishap at Splash Mountain, I had to go change. Soaking wet, down to the bone. I'm now in California Adventure, and I've got to figure out where they're at. They are in the Marvel's Avengers Campus.
So we just did web slingers here in Avengers Campus at California Adventure, and that was crazy because the first time we rode web slingers was in Paris, and the whole little pre-show with Tom Holland or Spider-Man or Peter Parker, whatever you want to call him, it was all in French. Well, today I got to hear his actual voice in English. It was actually, like, when he started talking, I was like, whoa, wait a second. Like, I kind of forgot that we hadn't heard this version. So that was really cool. Web Slingers is such a great ride. makes your arms hurt. So make sure you get your arms all stretched out and relaxed before you do it.
So we just got to experience a little bit of 1901, which is the private kind of Club 33 area, which is really cool. Watch out, Taylor. You're gonna get hit by this.
Trolley. Not interested. Oh yeah!
And what was really cool about 1901 is that it's really like everything that's over in Walt Disney World. They've got drinks, they've got some food. But I skipped on the food because when you're here in Disneyland, whether you're in California Adventure or you're over in Magic Kingdom Disneyland, there's two things that you have to have while you're here. First thing is a corn dog, and the second thing is a churro, because Walt Disney World does not have churros. So we're doing corn dogs and churros. All right, so we've got the corn dogs. I got two. Oh my gosh! Look at that thing. Holy smokes! That's obscene. Thanks, Beth. It's a big corn dog. I didn't even get any dog. Maybe I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, but these are really fantastic corn dogs. They're so good.
It also could be because you like
clearly,
never get to eat corn dogs.
That might be, and clearly they are hand dipped. Like these are not like frozen from the
Look at that sucker.
So which is really cool. You know that they're fresh. Might be a little dark on the on the tan here, but
On the tan?
yeah, it's not burned, but
I think you need to try one of the pickle ones.
I don't know. That is good.
Don't look at me. Everybody's looking at me. So we are back over in Disneyland. Josh got his corn dogs, and now we are about to watch the Main Street Electrical Parade. We have not seen this since 2016 when it was at Magic Kingdom, and we are so excited to watch it again tonight. Josh got his popcorn bucket and his sipper. It was special for the 50th anniversary of the Main Street Electrical Parade, and we actually have some special viewing tonight. We are, as part of our VIP tour, we're sitting in the most perfect spot. We're going to be able to watch it come right down this road and then right past us, right onto Main Street. I am beyond excited.
So we just finished watching the Main Street Electrical Parade, which was amazing and so great to get to see after so many years. It was awesome. But we are now trying to make our way to go see World of Color over at Disney's California Adventure, which is awesome. But as we make our way, check out all of these people who are just sitting in the walkway here. In between here, they are sitting to watch fireworks, which is really crazy to think about because, I don't know, this is just, I never would have thought about this. And it's actually probably not a bad place. You'll be able to see the fireworks really, really well. Good morning, everybody, from Disney's California Adventure. We are rope dropping today, which is really exciting. The first time that Taylor and I came to DCA, we rope dropped.
And we came through the entrance through Grand Californian, so that's exciting.
Right, we made the same kind of walk going into the park, which is awesome. And so I think maybe some people today are going to be rope dropping to go to Marvel's Avengers Campus, but we're actually going to be going to Radiator Springs Racers.
Yes.
So let's go do it. Have some fun.
That one or that one? Make sure we walk. Thank you.
So today, this morning, we've got a partial crew reunitement. All right, so we rope dropped, made it to Cars, Radiator Springs Racers. It actually took us almost 40 minutes actually in line, even though we rope dropped first thing in the morning, which is pretty crazy that it's taken this long. But we did purchase Disney Genie today, just so everybody knows. And we are going to go to Guardians of the Galaxy Tower of Terror ride.
Mission Breakout.
Mission Breakout.
Oh, shoot.
Surprised they didn't take you take them off.
Those are going to be gone. The ride was so fun.
So today is my first time getting to actually see Avengers Campus. We were in here very quickly yesterday.
And it was very busy yesterday.
It was, but it's actually really interesting to see kind of the differences between here and Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
Right? The way that the ship up there is laid out and the vehicle down here is, and Pim's Kitchen and web slingers and all that stuff. The layout is very different.
Yeah, I mean, you see similarities, but the layout is very different. I mean, but you got to think about the placement of them in the parks. So.
True. So they got Iron Man meeting outside right now, which is pretty cool.
Josh is over here booking our next lightning lane for everybody.
So there's a big difference, I think, between here and Walt Disney World Lightning Lane, which is that Lightning Lane is pretty much all Max Pass here. And Disney Genie is nothing like what it used to be in Walt Disney World. So it's really nice to use. As soon as you use it, you can book another one here, which is really great. And so we just tapped in for Guardians, and now I just booked one for Toy Story Midway Mania. So as soon as we're done with this, we can make our way that way. And when we tap in, I'm pretty sure we should be able to book another one after that. And another thing that's really cool is that you cannot pre-purchase this or use it until you actually get into the park, which I think has made availability a lot more readily available, right? It's a lot better. Web Slingers, for an example, is still available. It's only at $9.20, and it's like $9.16. So that's the additional paid for Lightning Lane, right? $12 a person, I think, and it's still available. If this was Walt Disney World, it would be completely sold out probably by now. So really cool. The experience here is a lot better with Disney Genie than it is in Walt Disney World.
You're one step closer to your exciting encounter with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's some Toy Story Mania.
It's time to ride Toy Story Midway Mania, and Taylor is going to lose today.
Win.
I will sabotage you the whole time.
I got my Disneyland churro. Actually, we're in California Adventure, but.
We are about to go back into Marvel Avengers Campus, and we actually did the individual Lightning Lane purchase today of web slingers. So Taylor got to do it yesterday on the tour. I didn't get to do it, so we're gonna pay and do it today. $12 a person. This was probably the first time that we've had issues with the app all day long. We had a really hard time purchasing it and getting it to go through. But once we got it, we've got it, and so we're gonna go use it. So let's go sling some webs. So Taylor and I have been going at it now for like 3 weeks, right? Non-stop traveling.
Pretty much, about 3 weeks now.
We've spent more time on an airplane than we have probably traveled in the last couple of years. And our last day here in Disneyland, or we're in California Adventure at the moment, you know, we're calling it early, I think.
I think so.
It's only about 3 o'clock. And of course, the parks stay open for a long time today, and we could stay in and try to do some stuff, but
well, we can always change our mind later, but
potentially.
We did a lot of stuff this morning.
Hi. How's it going? Good, how are you? But yeah, so we're actually going to make our way out and back to the hotel because it's just been it's been a lot. But before we go, there is one thing left. Churros, which is golden graham sugar. Actually, they munch it all up, you know, smash it all together. And then we've got a marshmallow drizzle with some chocolate sauce, graham crackers, golden graham crackers, and chocolate chips. So, cheers to The best churros in the park game.